Hi guys, I'm Venus and I'm here to coach you guys on some healthy hips tips that you can use with your chair. So these are tips that you can use at home or even at your office, because you know when we're sitting around at our work or at home that our hips get super tight. All right, so one of the first ones I want you to think about is a simple one, is hip circles. So put your hands on your hips and then you just make small circles. But when you're doing the hip circles, I want you to think about your feet. So there are 4 parts of your feet. So you go from the front to the side, all the way around, and then just think about drawing a circle around with your hips and then go both directions. I'll say do at least, you can do 2 sets of 10 or you can do 20 sets all total. All right. Another great hip exercise to help your hips be healthy is some leg kicks. So you're gonna have your chair right here. So you've been sitting down, oh man. So then you're gonna stand up, grab your chair, and the leg that's closest to the chair, you're gonna just kick it forward and back, forward and back. All right, I'm gonna go to the side so you can kind of see it too. So you're gonna go forward and back. Forward and back, all right? So this one would be forward and back, forward and back. So when you go forward, you reach and then you reach back. So you're stretching out the hamstring and also your quad, all right? So you can do 2 sets of 10 or you can just do 20 each leg. So make sure you do both sides because you don't want to be walking with a limp. All right. The next one is a strengthening exercise where you actually thinking about lifting the hip. So you can hold the chair, so the legs closest to the chair, stand up nice and tall. Think about lifting up tall through your spine. And then you're just going to straighten that leg, keep that leg nice and straight. And then I want you to think about lifting up. So you lift the hip up and then lower it down. So lift it up and lower it down. Lift it up and lower it down. So I'll say do 2 sets of 10 of that each side as well. So it's kind of like, you know how you be walking with a limp like that? That's what you're going to do. All right, so the next one, I like to call it as kind of knee circles. So this one you can actually face the chair where you're going to lift your knee up and then you're going to take your knee and draw a circle where you're going up and around. All right. Now be aware of your range of motions here because some people don't have as healthy hips and it can be super tight. So you don't want to strain yourself where your muscles start to lock up. If you need to do small circles here, that's fine. And if you have really good loose hips, you can take it all up and make big circles around. All right. So you go forward and then go back. And then now you can also, as you go forward, go reverse. So then you go back and around, back and around. All right, you will really feel that. You'll feel that in your hip. And another strengthening exercise. So all of these exercises do at least 2 sets of 10. All right. The next one is the fire hydrant, what I like to call. Is you're gonna hold the chair, lift your knee up, and then take it out to the side, and you just lift. Again, be mindful of how your range of motion is, all right? Don't try to yank yourself there. I want you to be mindful and paying attention to where it's tight. So if it's a little tight, so like for me, I feel it about right here. So I'll go a little bit slowly into it. And as I go slow into it, I notice my range of motion, my body starts to relax and it allows me to get a little bit more range of motion. But if you go into it trying to go all into it, you can hurt yourself. So I want you to be mindful, take your time, lift your knee up, and then take it over to the side. And then just allow the muscle to get used to that movement. And then it will start to relax and then you'll be able to open up more. Another tip is a standing bridge. Now this one is a crucial one because when we're sitting down for long periods of time, our butts turn off. So what we want to do is, if we're sitting at home or sitting at our work, we want to turn on our butt. And it's a standing bridge, not a floor bridge, a standing bridge. So what I want you to do is you're gonna put your hands right on your hips, tilt here, and then I want you to tuck your tailbone in, and I want you to drive through your heels and lift up. All right, let's do it again. So you're gonna, when you're bend, a slight bend at your hips, keep your chest up, tilt your tailbone in, drive through your heels and lift up. All right, we wanna turn on that butt. All right, and another tip for healthy hips is we have leg swings where you go across your body. We did leg kicks. Now also is leg swings. So leg swings is you're facing the chair, take your legs, just take it right across, just like that. Yep. And remember, you can do 2 sets of 10 or you can do 20 total. All of these healthy hip activities do at least 2 sets of 10 or 20. All right? Have a great day.